नमस्कार दोस्तों, स्वागत है आपका की न्यूज़ 24/7 में। तो चलिए देखते हैं आज की हेडलाइंस। पॉलिटिकल एनालिस्ट ऑन रिसर्च पेपर एलिजिंग वोट मैनिपुलेशन बाय बीजेपी। A research paper titled Democratic Backsliding in the World's Largest Democracy by Ashoka University faculty members Sabyasachi Das is at the center of a new political controversy, with leaders from both Congress and BJP issuing sharp response. The paper explored the idea of vote manipulation by the BJP in 2019 general elections when it won 303 out of 543 seats. Ashoka University has distanced itself from the paper, even has many called this an attack on academic freedom, while others have pointed to problems in the hypothesis. Political commentator Amitav Tiwari helped us make sense of the controversy over the findings. Only political systems discussing high fuel prices are ones that have not reduced VAT, says Hardeep Singh Puri. Speaking on rising fuel prices, Union Minister Hardeep Singh Puri on Friday said that Prime Minister Narendra Modi personally monitored the situation and on two occasions, November 2021 and May 2022, and he reduced the central excise on petrol and diesel by a significant part. As reported by ANI, Puri said the PM personally monitored the situation and on two occasions, November 21 and May 2022. He reduced the central excise on petrol and diesel by a significant part. The BJP ruled state immediately reduced VAT. The only parts of our political system that talks about high fuel prices are the ones that have not reduced VAT. HC seeks center ECI 26 political parties stand on plea against use of India for alliance. The Delhi High Court on August 4 asked the Central Election Commission of India and 26 political parties to respond to a petition seeking to restrain opposition parties from using the acronym India for their alliance. A bench of Chief Justice Satish Chandra Sharma and Justice Amit Mahajan issued notices to the petition filed by Mr. Girish Bhadravaj requires hearing. The bench, however, refused to grant any interim relief at this stage and said that no order can be passed without hearing the opposite parties. We can't pass any order like this. Let the response of the other side come. We will definitely look into it, the bench said. Mr. Bhadravaj said the prominent leader and members of 16 out of 26 political parties mentioned in the memo of parties of the petition gathered at Patna in Bihar on June 23 to form an alliance for contesting the upcoming general election of 2024 and decided to meet again at Bengaluru to prepare a strategy and choose the name of alliance and its convener. The petition said on July 17, these political parties gathered in Bengaluru to give shape to further strategies for the 2024 general election, and the name of the alliance was announced to be India. Delhi High Court issues notice to 26 political parties and Election Commission on PIL against use of India name for opposition alliance. The Delhi High Court on Friday issued notice to 26 political parties and Election Commission of India on a public interest litigation PIL to restrain opposition parties from using the acronym India, Indian National Developmental Inclusive Alliance, for their alliance. A division bench of Chief Justice Satish Chandra Sharma and Justice Sanjeev Narula sought the response of the political parties and the poll body to the petition filed by activist Girish Bhadravaj through advocate Vaibhav Singh. Senior advocate Aruna Sham appeared for the petitioner. The court then proceeded to list the case for further consideration on October 31. Additional Solicitor General ASG Chetan Sharma appeared for the central government and requested the court to give a short date. The petitioner also pressed for the urgent relief and asked the court to pass directions and stop the opposition parties from using the Indian flag. However, the bench said that these issues needs consideration and it will hear the Election Commission and the other respondents. We will so many cases. Let them respond. We will definitely look into it, Chief Justice Sharma remarked. Bhadraj has made all the opposition parties respondents in his case and argued that they are using the name of India for the selfish act and it may adversely affect the peaceful, transparent and fair casting of votes during the upcoming general election of 2024. Centre Governor acted in tandem to toss out Article 370, petitioner to Supreme Court. The petitioner challenging the abrogation of Article 370 of the Constitution in the Supreme Court on Thursday argued that the legislature had no power to alter its status and that the way it was tossed out was a mosaic of illegalities. Constituent Assembly, while drafting it, decided that the legislature cannot change the status of Article 370. Senior advocate Kapil Sibal argued on behalf of the petitioner. That is the element of permanency. He added, the political act of abrogation of Article 370 was to achieve some political objective, dehorse the provision of law, and he argued, adding that it was a mosaic of illegalities. The senior lawyer went on to argue that the governor can dissolve the Legislative Assembly only on the aid and advice of the Council of Ministers, but nothing of that sort happened when the Assembly of J&K was dissolved in November 2015. Ethiopia declares state of emergency following military clashes. Ethiopia's government on Friday declared a state of emergency following days of clashes in the Amhara region between two military and local Fano militiamen. Fighting that broke out across Ethiopia's second largest region earlier this week has quickly become a security crisis. Amhara's regional government on Thursday requested additional help from federal authorities to reimpose order. The statement by Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed's office announcing the state of emergency did not say whether it has applied only in Amhara or across the country. It was found necessary to declare a state of emergency as it had become difficult to control this outrageous activity based on the regular legal system, the statement said. The declaration gives the government the power to ban public gatherings, make arrests without warrants, and to impose curfews. Fano was a key ally of the military ENDF during a 2-year civil war in the neighboring Tigray region that ended last November, but the relationship has showed over recent efforts by federal authorities to weaken regional paramilitary group. SBI Q1 result. Net profit grows 2.8 times to record Rs 16,884 crore, exceed straight estimate. State Bank of India (SBI), the country's largest lender, on Friday reported a record standalone net profit of Rs 16,884.3 crore for the April-June period, beating analyst estimate driven by a rise in net interest income, healthy loan growth and lower provisions. The state-run bank had registered a net profit of Rs 6,068.1 crore for the corresponding quarter a year ago. Its net interest income (NII), or the difference between interest earned and interest paid, came in at Rs 38,905 crore for the first quarter of the current financial year as against Rs 31,195.9 crore for the year ago period, according to a regulatory filing. According to G Business Research, SBI was estimated to report a quarterly standalone net profit of Rs 15,680 crore and net interest income of Rs 40,600 crore. The banking behemoth's asset quality deteriorated on a sequential basis, with its net non-performing asset or bad loans rising to 0.71% in the June quarter from 0.67% in the previous 3 months, according to the filing. Gross NPAs stood at 2.76% for the April-June period as against 2.17% for the March quarter. Provisions and contingencies fell 43% on year-on-year basis to Rs 2501 crore for the 3 months to June 30. National Research Foundation Bill introduced in Lok Sabha. The Anusadhan National Research Foundation Bill (NRF) 2023 was introduced in the Lok Sabha on Friday by Union Minister of Science and Technology Dr. Jitendra Singh. Earlier in June, the Union Cabinet had approved the NRF bill allocating a sum of Rs 50,000 crore for the next 5 years to promote research and development in the country through various levels of India's research institutions, colleges, and universities in an organized manner. In a statement issued the same month, Ministry of Science and Technology said, the bill, after approval in Parliament, will establish NRF and apex body to provide high-level strategic direction of scientific research in the country as per recommendations of the National Education Policy (NEP) at a total estimated cost of Rs 50,000 crore during 5 years, 2023 to 28. Bill Gates makes a new prediction on a system that will kill thousands or millions of people. Bill Gates' theories and prediction on everything from the COVID-19 pandemic to the emergence of artificial intelligence and how it will affect the labor market have become popular in recent years. In his latest prediction, however, he calls on the public to be prepared as this is something that could kill millions of people. The future, according to the Microsoft co-founder, will be about adapting AI to everyday life. While in his previous theories, he talked about how it would affect the labor market. In his latest statement, he has gone further and warned about the ways government can exploit this technology. The billionaire is particularly concerned that AI could be the final push to recreate a nuclear disaster the scale of those which is Hiroshima and Nagasaki in 1945. There is a related risk at a global level, an arms race whereby AI can be used to design and launch cyber attacks against other countries, he says in his personal blog, Gates Note. He is also alert to the possibility of a country developing a nuclear arms system by taking advantage of artificial intelligence. Puri Jagannath Temple panel to request Odisha government to open Shrine's Ratna Bhandar next Rath Yatra. The managing committee of the Puri Jagannath Temple on Friday decided to recommend to Odisha government to open the inner Ratna Bhandar treasure house of the shrine during the annual Rath Yatra next year. The recommendation has made to allow the Archaeological Survey of India (ASI), the custodian of the 12th century shrine, to carry out structural inspection of the inner Ratna Bhandar. No decision been taken regarding inventory of precious jewelleries stored inside it. According to reports, the last inventory of the Ratna Bhandar was done between May 13 and July 23 in 1978. Though it was opened again on 14 July 1985, no fresh inventory was made. Odisha Deoghar to get rail links. FLS for new barcode to Jharsuguda line approved by Railway Ministry. Deoghar district in Odisha is all set to get rail connectivity for the first time, with the Railways Ministry approving measure for the conducting final location survey for the new line between Barkot and Jharsuguda. The Railway Board has informed the General Manager of East Coast Railway about the sanction given by the Ministry for conducting the FLS for the preparation of DPR for new line between Barkot and Jharsuguda. The FLS for the proposed 160 km rail line will be conducted at a cost of Rs 4 crore, the Railway Board said in a communication to the ECOR General Manager. Amit Shah to arrive in Odisha on August 4 to hold meetings on left-wing extremist disaster management. Union Home Minister and senior BJP leader Amit Shah is scheduled to pay a 2-day visit to Odisha from Friday, during which he will attend an official meeting. Shah will reach the Biju Patnaik International Airport here at 10:40 p.m. on Friday and launch a national highway project the next day, officials said. He is also slated to attend meeting on left-wing extremism and disaster management on Saturday. Chief Minister Navin Patnaik is likely to attend the meeting, they said. There is, however, no official confirmation about a possible meeting between Shah and Patnaik. Odisha flood. More than 1.4 lakh people affected so far. Death toll rises to 6. More than 1.4 lakh people in over 800 villages across Odisha have been affected due to flood in the Mahanadi River and other rivers such as Baitarani and Brahmani as of Friday morning, officials said. Though the water flow in Mahanadi and Mundali barrage has come down from 9.2 lakh cusins on Thursday night to around 8.6 lakh cusins, it breached at several places downstream, marooning hundreds of villages. The water level will rise in Mahanadi as the Hirakud Dam will open more gates today. The flood situation is under control. Bhakta Ranjan Mahanti, Engineer-in-Chief of Water Resources said. The death toll due to the flood rose to 6 after a 67-year-old woman from Bhadrak district was swept away. Her body was recovered on Friday. Officials said that villages in Cuttack, Nayagarh, Bodh and Sonpur have been waterlogged due to flood in Mahanadi and its tributaries, and more low-lying villages in Puri Kendrapada and Jagatsinghpur are likely to be affected. ऐसे ही और न्यूज़ को जानने के लिए जुड़े रहिए के न्यूज़ 24/7 के साथ।